Hey guys, welcome to another edition of our Children's Ministry Podcast. And for this school year, our emphasis is reach, helping insiders reach outsiders. And today I want to share a principle with you that's going to help you help kids, the insiders in your group, reach outsiders, those in their oikos, their relational world, who don't know Christ. And I actually learned this principle as a kid, but didn't really realize what it was till later on as an adult. If you've been around our church long enough, you know that you've probably heard me share the story of Miles Fisher. Miles Fisher was my small group leader as a kid. He was very influential in my world. I went to a Christian elementary school, which had a church attached to it, and so I started going to that church on the weekends. And I went on my own. My parents at that time weren't involved, so I would go and kind of be engaged a little bit in God's Word that way, in addition to what I heard during the week. And my small group leader for pretty much all my elementary years was Miles Fisher, and he was a guy that was really involved in our small group. He didn't just kind of come and do his thing and leave on the weekend, but he would take us out to breakfast. He would remember stuff about us. He'd give us some neat incentives to memorize God's Word, and just remembered stuff about us and loved us and just really cared about us. And that was a really neat thing. And the principle that I later gleaned as an adult is that there's no life change without life exchange. There's no life change without life exchange. And so Miles exchanged his life with me and with our group, and it was through how he loved us in healthy, appropriate ways that we realized that God loved us. And it was that love that changed our lives, or at least changed my life for the better. Paul talks about it this way in 1 Thessalonians 2:8, where he says, "Because we loved you so much, we were delighted to share with you not only the gospel of God, but our lives as well." So Paul said, hey, we love you guys. We love you Thessalonians so much. We not only want to share God's Word with you, but we want to do life with you and really love you, and not just be up on a pulpit or a platform sharing knowledge, but we want to share life with you as well. Paul knew that in order for life change to take place in their lives, that there needed to be some life exchange as well, that they were doing things together, that they experienced God's love through how Paul loved them. And so if you want to change a kid's life, which I think you do, which is probably why you're listening to this and involved in children's ministry in some way, I want to encourage you to share your life with kids, because there's no life change without life exchange.